Yummy.
Go on, go for it.
Yeah.
We just have to stay out another 5 minutes on the bike now at this stage.
Yeah.
So Abby's showing you the letter E at the moment with her fantastic flying skills. Look at that. So as you come in from Ballina into Ballycastle itself, you are greeted with this sign, the fields, with a contact number. You can see somebody from the Irish Motorhome group left a sticker there as well. And this is the gateway into it. And it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's a field. Probably about 3.5–4 acres. It's a work in progress, as you can see. It's as basic as you get. However, everything you need is there for an Aire. Abby has shown you earlier on the facilities that are there.
So we're here in Paddy's place, and it's a place called The Field, and these are just the amenities have the water, toilet, down the toilet, and then grey water, all you need.
Only one other motorhome or camper van here at the moment, but if I'm honest, this is perfect for us. We're just filling up with water there at the moment, and I never even noticed the grey water there, so I'm going to reverse back to that once we have our water on board, and then we'll choose somewhere nice to park. And because we're in an area like this, we get to set up our windbreaker. Not too sure about the awning. I'd say it can get a little bit exposed here at night time. But yeah, this is The Field. Pádraig's place here in Ballycastle in Mayo. So this is the main road into Ballycastle, which is only about a 400-metre walk from the field. And I believe one of these pubs in here also allows motorhomes to park at the back of it, free of charge, but obviously you're expected to buy a beer or maybe a bit of food in the pub as well. I'm not too sure which one it is, but I'll know it when I see the name of it. Incidentally, you see that sign there that says Downpatrick Head. The Red Bull cliff diving is on in this location in the middle of September, and this town will be hopped off with tourists for that day, for the whole weekend actually. So we have the Sea View Lounge with a petrol step pumps outside it, and a little shop beside that also as well, most likely owned by the same people. So this is Healy's bar, the one that actually has advertised that you can park your camper van behind. It has a beer garden, so we're going to go in and have our 2 scoopies.
Also no.
And we'll see what the story is. So this is the back of Healy's pub. So you obviously drive around the back of the town and come in this route here. As you can see, there's a caravan parked up at the moment. Pitch is there for about 10 or 12 units, but no facilities. But I'm sure they wouldn't have a problem with you using the toilets or anything like that. Not bad. Lovely little beer garden area. This morning we had a bit of a sleep on. We went to Healy's Bar last night, and because we were so thirsty from driving around for the whole afternoon looking for somewhere to go, we decided we needed to hydrate with 2 scoopies. So we got up this morning at 9:30. Don't tell anybody. Had a bit of breakfast, let the dogs out for their morning walk, of course. They're back in the van now at the moment, and we came down 2.6 kilometres down to this beautiful beach here at the end of Ballycastle. Have the beach all to ourselves. I'll head off now in a few moments' time and get a cup of coffee and a scone. And then we're going to head off up to the area where they're going to do the Red Bull cliff diving. So hopefully we'll get a good couple of snaps up that way. We found this beautiful little coffee shop, Mary's Cottage Kitchen, down at the bottom of Ballycastle itself. Lovely little garden terrace area here. We shall now taste the food.
Yummy.
Go on, go for it.
Yeah.
We just have to stay out another 5 minutes on the bike now at this stage.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sorry. I'm not even a little bit sorry.
We've taken a trip down to Downpatrick Head, which is the site of the Red Bull cliff diving. You can see it behind me there. We're going to take a walk up that way now, but we're in the first car park here because up by the actual head itself, the second car park looks a little bit full, so we don't want to take the motorhome up there.
No dogs allowed.
Are you serious? So we're just at the start of the walk up to Downpatrick Head here, and there's signs around saying that there are animals, so you're passing through a farm and there are no dogs allowed. So unfortunately we can't go any further for the moment, but what we will do is we'll bring the dogs back to the van again, put them in their respective rooms and we'll come back up and hopefully get up a little bit further the next time. Millions and millions of years of erosion. As I said before in another video, if it happened before, it'll definitely happen again. It's only a matter of time. When will this sink? Hopefully not in the next 20 seconds. And this is the man who gives reason to every country in the world to celebrate the 17th of March every year. St. Patrick himself. So as you remember from your history lessons, 1939 to 1945 would have been the Second World War, and we definitely won't be able to show you from the GoPro here, but we're rock formations here that spell out the word Aire, E-I-R-E, and that was to forewarn the American pilots when they're flying over this way that the land that they were coming to was in fact Ireland. I let them know that it was friendly forces here.
Shall I show you?
So Abby's showing you the letter E at the moment with her fantastic flying skills. Look at that. That is the most beautiful letter E you have ever seen. The eye is simple enough and she doesn't even have to do the little dot at the top of it. Now, what way will she negotiate the letter R? Absolute. Oh, a little kind of a side step there. And finally the letter E. If only the Americans had somebody like her back in Second World War to show them exactly what this sign meant. It always amazes me what time has done over the millions of years, and beyond even for that matter, from the very first continent that was on this planet called Pangaea to what it is now with all the different countries that have broken away from each other, literally and I suppose metaphorically. But you can see the aging in these cliffs here, down through the different eras, what each one of those lines and different colour segments mean, dating back millions and millions of years. And I suppose at some stage the ground that we're standing on at the moment will collapse.
The line there, that
Yeah.
tree is jutting out there. That doesn't move slightly. Push back a bit. Isn't it? That's ready, like it's not ready to go, but that is going to be the next piece. See the line coming all the way from the middle of it? That'll be the next piece.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, beautiful people.
It's a little bit windy, so we hope you can hear us. We've up sticks down in Ballycastle at the field, and we've decided to go to Aire Island today, but we're stopping at the Ceide Fields on the way through. It's a Neolithic site, but we'll tell you a little bit more about that when we go up there. But for now, we're just down below the Ceide Fields entrance to this beautiful view. Not too sure if we got the 3D effect there or not. But I wasn't leaning over anymore. Let's go up to the Ceide Field and see what that's all about. The only part I know about the Ceide Fields was watching Winning Streak about 25 years ago with Marty Whelan, and that was one of the prizes coming from the Ceide Fields package. You won 20 grand or 5 grand or 2 grand, whatever it was. But let's see what's up there for us. It's free, by the way. You can't get into the visitor centre because they're doing up the visitor centre at the moment, but you can walk around. Apparently the walk takes about 20 minutes and car parking is free. So well done OPW down here in Mayo.
So that will be the reception area and showroom, I suppose, but they're obviously doing it up at the moment, so we can't go in. But we'll have a look around the back here anyway and see what's up.
So apparently this site goes back to 6,000 years ago, to the Neolithic stage, and it was also housed the first farmers of the Stone Age period, where they built walls to subdivide their farmlands here on the actual hill itself. Not many of the walls are left at the moment. There are a few monuments around as well, but we'll see those as we go along. But you can see part of the wall here, or maybe part of one of the buildings that was here as well, and you can see the part of the wall there. Several walls existed in this area, but apart from that, we don't really know much more about it. It is a beautiful area, quite windy today, as you can imagine. But we'll go up a little bit further and see if there's any buildings remains up there or anything like that. I believe there are burial grounds around here as well, but I'm not too sure if they're visible, but that's the way the story goes anyway. I'm sure the walk that we're doing at the moment is probably not doing this place any justice whatsoever. I would say you'd have to go inside and actually hear the story of what actually happened here with those farmers 6,000 years ago. How they died, how they lived, how they got on with each other. A lot of farmers in the one community trying to work off the one land that became bogland in the end. So yeah, I reckon the story is an awful lot better than the walk Although if you use your imagination and bring yourself back those 6,000 years, you might be able to comprehend what happened in this particular area of North Mayo.